Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Unfend with your host, Spartan. So, I'm not gonna lie to you, the last recording that we did was a little bit buggy. However, alright? However, I know where we left off. I'm gonna blur the screen. You guys are gonna not see what I'm gonna do. But I did get this game completed. I did complete it. So, we're back at the school. We're back over here. So, I'm gonna cut all this out because you guys already saw all this. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys about what happened and everything that's going on. So, I'll be right back, guys, soon. Okay, so we are back at the spot that we left off. So this spot is very fascinating. The character basically is talking about the ribbon theory, about how every person is meant to be. So basically, it's very interestingly beautiful concept of like what love is just destined. We're destined to be with each other. We're destined to basically find each other in some way. And this is very fascinating because every ribbon says a different direction, a different general situation, and a different thing. Like a friend pulling us somewhere else. Now, my question is, what would happen if I go the opposite way? Because this is basically a direction where she kept going and going. Oh, I'm going this way. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Did you bring it? Yes. Here. All right. Let's get this done. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so we just have to blame. Blame. We're done. Ready. All right. Turning it on. This is not a safe distance. I will say this right now. Okay. Oh, no. Whoa! Who are you people? And that's President Anita. Oh, I'm slow as heck. Oh, you're here too. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Oh. I can interact with him. And it's her shadow. Okay, so let me see if I can actually get to her. Oh, and how we started before. Oh, Jesus. And then we are asked again. What would happen if I say yes? Oh, we're not allowed. So I imagine all the previous times we're not allowed. Oh, and there they are. It turns into a room situation. And what changed? Oh, so we're not allowed to go this way now. I'm not there for the ritual part. I'm leaving. Oh my God, I gotta do it. Oh, I can interact with the door. Okay. I'm forced to. There's nothing in this room. There's nothing. Okay. Whoa. Different Anitas? Interesting. Whoa. We were neighbors. So I was right. I was dragged you into adventures. I was right. The title of the previous episode. So you confessed. I was right. She was the neighbor's daughter. I was right. Oh my God. You have someone other than me Who is she? You didn't answer. Okay. But look at them. They all have an attachment with that ribbon. So, but except her. But she's here. Where am I? Why are there other me's? Exactly. You can tell that this is a different. I'm not like them. So this is a different Anita. My past is different. So this is a different Anita beyond the basic reality of everything that we know. So that's fascinating. Also, the recorder is a little dimmer than what I'm recording. But it could be the screen. I won't speak with you. You didn't sign the papers. Okay. Sorry, I slipped out. Okay. I was nobody. Only you noticed me. I loved you. This is the only Anita with no string. That's so weird. And each one has a string. Except her too. You came back for me. Do you remember me? I remember. Whoa, hold up. I don't remember anything. And there's the different Anitas in the background. And now we have the present Anita. We can see how broken our character is. It's so... And I can't believe this is the end. I can't believe it. No, there's so much. Nah, there has to be a different ending. And I stated previously at the beginning of the episode, I did complete this, and there's going to be segments of here, you're going to see like faded in segments, that I actually tried everything, such as choosing yes in multiple different editions. I also looked around and I found the locket where she was, where we were basically making this first device that we made. And I also found the other heart to complete the entire segment of the story. Now, I'm gonna let my past me talk about the previous items that they found right here. Pencil, I remember. She helped me with chemistry lessons, and I helped her with physics. There were many times where I borrowed her pencils, forgot to return them, and lost them. She mocked me sometimes, never blamed me or anything, but still felt shame. I'm also ashamed that I was afraid of her learning physics better than me, because then I would become useless. I remember I bought this for her at a conference of young scientists at the other end of the country. The conference turned out to not be so great. Yeah, teachers worked harder and were better than their students, but I did meet a few interesting people on that trip. I caught a glimpse of a shadow with long arms and a reflection holding a ribbon. Interesting. I remember when she was little, parents forwarded a candy for some reason, and my graduation she seemed to overcompensate for it. She bought lollipops every day, honestly, even from time to time. I remember the music was painfully familiar, but I couldn't recognize it. Anita immediately recognized the melody. When I asked, she was always smiled mysteriously and said I should remember it myself. Now I do. I remember I couldn't erase what I wanted and forgot about that rubber. Another little thing lying in a pile of useless stuff. I'm reminded of how I tried to erase the confession I already written in someone else's notes textbook. I just bought a new textbook and returned it instantly. The one with the confession. The words never reached the one whom they were intended for. Sphere. haven't forgotten because of this fear. And times space began to appear, and I'm the one to be blamed for everything. I remember when I hung a lock engraved with our names on the bridge. Both of us thought such traditions were silly, just showing off, but we did it anyway. Souvenir. I remember she bought it from a trip aboard. I never liked it for some reason. It seemed Anita wasn't fond of it either. She felt ashamed of it, quickly gave it to me as a present, and forgot about it. Why? I didn't ask her what the matter was. All of these stories of all these items attach these two characters in such a unique way. It kind of, it's in a sense, you gotta need to think about that. Like, everything that we've given to our partner, if as small as a tiny little gift to something as large, can be a significant draw back to pleasantries and pleasant memories. It's something that is so unique, and I love how this poetic story tells itself in basically shows itself in a unique but very loving way. And I love that. I love this story. I really do. Just to keep it short and sweet. So, do I recommend this game? I highly recommend it, especially for people that are actually starting to play this game, like play horror games and stuff like that, because it's such a small but somber story with a lot of hints, a lot of things, and even hidden things that can happen during the game if you explore a lot. Not like the other time that we actually fell. But I'm very sorry for such a short video. I really didn't expect this game to be this short. I thought there was gonna be more, like, different endings, stuff like that. But no, heck, after we actually unlocked the entire game, we actually managed to look at the characters. And this is the part that I actually have to find that's very unique. We got Anita, the Prime Anita, and that's basically her past self. And then we got the Anita remembers everything, but this is such a unique character because this one doesn't really belong. She doesn't belong anywhere at all. Then there's Anita in pajamas, the present one, and Anita Nobody, when she was basically just not noticed by us. Basically, she was just her. Then it's our childhood friend here that legitimately has a different story. She was more adventurous, more out there, more boyish, you know? And then it's Anita the secretary, where she was working as a secretary, and the jealous Anita. So I imagine this was basically when they started dating, and she was like new to these feelings and stuff like that. It's such a unique thing, it's such a unique flair, because you gotta understand that when you start a relationship, it's so interesting. Like, all these characters, including the next ones. Dead Anita. So she did die, but for some reason, she's not dead. Because this is a temporal anomaly, which just happened between us and her. And distorted Anita. So basically, multiple versions of herself basically got ripped apart due to the eons of them being stuck. And then real Anita. The one that is the prime one, that legitimately is the one that's been basically chasing us down. Now, then there's us, our character, that I have to say is one of the most basic character looks. It's like it doesn't have to be fully textured to basically be something. It's a fantastic design. I do love it. Like, all the designs. But then we got this, Lily. I don't know who Lily is. Like, it's never mentioned, but it has a name. Same as him, Andrew. And this is very strange because who is Andrew and who's Lily? And then the boy. The boy looks exactly like us, but much younger. So whatever the boy is, it's like a lost person that still felt hollow, but somehow actually managed to survive throughout. Honestly, this is loud to me. Give me a second. So, give it the time of day. Because it's actually worth your time, and it tells you the importance of love, the connections you make, and the people that you meet, and how it is very important to respect those connections and to give love where it needs it. Anyways, guys, this was a fantastic game. I loved it to death. I can't wait to what comes next. And I hope you guys can't wait as like I can, because honestly, this isn't the past. This is the 3rd of March, because I had to create backlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I hope you guys have a great one on the next one. So take care, good night, good morning, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. So take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.